Welcome. Hope you're doing well today. We are just setting up real quick. We're setting up today. Get the lights on, get the camera. Things are happening. We are just setting up to film a podcast in a little bit. So we've got a really interesting person we are going to be interviewing. So let me go pull up her info over here while we're setting up. Just thought I'd tell you all about it. So tell you all about it. So many things open. Okay. We are falling on the ground. So yes, this is our BTS today, is setting up the podcast. Anybody watched our podcast yet? Because highly suggest, I may be biased, but highly suggest a check out. It's on our channel here, so why not? I need a different email. See, this is all the pre-production. It's like getting ready to put things together. And the internet doesn't want to do what I want. Okay, we're here. We are going to be talking to Barbara Ann Hager today. And she's out in Vancouver. She's doing a movie. It's coming out. Where is the new movie? No, that's not it. I will look in the email then, because... Okay. Email, here it is. We are leaving Beringia. How do you spell that? It's right there in front of my face. Beringia. Beringia. Hi there, welcome. We are just getting ready to set up a podcast here, so welcome. We're doing an interview today with filmmaker Barbara Todd. What's her name? Barbara. And she is doing a really cool documentary about, it's called Leaving Beringia, a prehistoric geographical region. Very cool. So, hi Jake, welcome to the pre-production. We're gonna be interviewing. Thanks, I'm all set up. I'm gonna go on camera soon, so I'm trying to, oh my God, are you guys dry this winter? It's killing me. I need more lip chap. Cheers, but yes, we're setting up today. Barbara Todd Hager. Really bad at pronouncing names, so I must work on that. Barbara Todd Hager for Leaving Beringia. That's what we're doing today. So I'm setting up the podcast. Got my lighting. Yeah, this winter is just awful. I haven't gotten a what is it called? Humidifier yet. My last one passed away, so I'm very sad about that. Well, maybe I'll just put this one here. Setting up always takes way longer than tearing down. Let it be known. Unless you have like a already put together setup. So we're just gonna plug this in, unplug that. You're more of a summer person. Fair enough, me too. I enjoy the summer. The sun doesn't like me, but you can't win it all, right? Okay, I'm gonna get my microphone. Hopefully everything is gonna work. Keith is out having lunch with his boyfriend. Another fellow athletic friend. So he used to play water polo. I don't know if you guys ever tried water polo. Look at this gray hair just sticking out. Great. That's not, ugh. Where did these come from? All of a sudden I just went super gray. They say like as soon as you turn 45, you know, the aging, it just goes like boop, you know? So like yesterday you were the same as you were at 25, and now you're like, okay, we have the age. Happy Thursday, Adam. Thank you for subbing, Dean. Welcome to the madness. I appreciate it. We are just setting up here, and you know, usually it's behind the scenes. What are we doing today? What's going on today? What is going on with you guys today? That is the question. Because we are just setting up for this podcast. We are setting up the lights. We are setting up the cameras. We are setting up the actions. Gray hair is better than blue hair. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. I gotta say, the blue hair looks a lot better on gray hair because the gray hair has no pigmentation on it. So, whatever. Did you guys know that Maybelline, like back in the day, they had to have a really long ad campaign about hair and hair color because back in the day, only like, I guess they would call them floozy women back in the day were the ones who dyed their hair. So Maybelline was all like, oh my God, I'm not selling enough hair dye. So we have to like have this whole campaign about how hair dye is like not just for floozies. So is this a flags dress? No, it's just red, white, and black, and it's just a pattern. Anyway, so the whole campaign was all about like, oh, no, respectable people can also dye their hair. So it's only been like a few years really where dyeing your hair has been like appropriate at all, no matter what the color. So it's only been the last few years that people have been kind of freaking out about blue hair, but you know, whatever. Changing times. Times they are a-changing. But yeah, so they convinced everybody, like, dye your hair by doing the whole Maybelline thing. I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember. I obviously am with all my gray hairs. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Do you guys remember that? So, yeah, they had that all put together just so that It was a very big secret for you to dye your hair. No one would ever know except you and your hairdresser. Shh, those are the only ones. So, okay. Now that you know that piece of advertising history, I can get my... I'm trying to... I feel like I could go into Star Trek with this outfit. All right. Pulling things together here. Pulling things together. We are looking good, feeling good. You know what? I'm gonna write things down because I can't remember anything, and I'm gonna use a pen and a piece of paper. I'm gonna get real old school. I'm in my home studio where we record our podcast. Man, I never know where I put anything. Dang it. Okay, I'm just gonna use this old-timey, like, look at this. Look at this old-timey piece of relic. But yes, we're in our home studio where we film our podcast. Check it out. Here's the podcast. My ring light, and then the background here. So if you guys ever tune in to a show, and try and do it in our zone here. So this is our studio. Welcome. Thank you for popping in with me today. And this is the cup of pens that may or may not work. Very annoying. I don't know about you guys, but one of the more annoying things is when you grab a pen, start going for it, doesn't work. So annoying. So I had to check and see it and say hi. See you later. Have a good day. You too, Adam. Thank you so much for stopping in. Really good to see you online. We will see you next time. Bye for now. Anyway, it was I have to get rid of all these gray hairs. So yeah, that's basically our setting up situation. Getting ready for the BTS of our, I gotta put the LEDs on in the background. On, let's see, on. Ooh, those are not strong enough. I need more LEDs, more. Where we're gonna interview the Berengia. More LEDs. The Berengia, what is it called? Berengia. I think that's how you say it. So we're gonna interview a Barbara about that. Very excited to hear about all of her filmmaking endeavors. So I think that's gonna come out on Wednesday. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for that. We have LED light now. Woohoo! We're gonna change it to red. More red color, there we go. All right, now we're ready to go. So thanks for joining me and my gray hairs. And we will see you next time. Bye for now. Me and the LEDs, say bye.